It was Christmas Eve, and I was about to be destroyed. We had a perfect life, or so I thought. 12 years of marriage to Mariella, a solid house, the whole suburban dream. But lately, everything had felt off. Her phone was always face down. She'd rush to the shower the second she got home. I blamed stress. Then, at my parents' holiday party, she cracked. In front of my entire family, tear-soaked and trembling, she pulled out a medical document and dropped the bomb. She had herpes. And because I was her husband, she publicly slapped me and condemned me as a lying, cheating monster who had infected her. The room froze. My mother immediately dissolved into tears, and my sister, Paula, dragged Mariella out, instantly painting me as the villain. Only my father kept his cool, telling me, "Get tested, son. You need facts." I drove home alone that night, the humiliation scalding my skin. I was publicly ruined, accused of something vile. Yet deep down, I knew she was wrong. I had been faithful. The next morning, I went for a full panel of STD tests. The results would take 5 agonizing days. Then, on day 2, the real story unfolded. I got a call from a woman named Rocio. Her husband, Hector, worked with Mariella. Rocio had found a hidden phone, a treasure trove of explicit messages, hotel receipts, and photos proving a 6-month affair between my wife and her lover. Mariella didn't get infected by me. She caught the STD from Hector, and then, in an act of staggering cowardice and manipulation, she preemptively blamed me to save her own skin and control the narrative. The cheater's playbook. When the dust settled, my medical results came back clean. I hadn't been infected. I had the truth, and I had a bulletproof prenuptial agreement. I served her divorce papers right away. She hired a lawyer to try and argue she signed the prenup under duress, demanding half my assets and alimony. The judge, presented with the irrefutable evidence of her affair, the financial fraud with Hector, and the documented false accusation she made on Christmas Eve, showed her zero sympathy. The ruling was brutal. The prenup stands. Mariella left with only her personal belongings and a small retirement fund. The fallout was widespread. My mother and sister, who had so quickly judged me, couldn't admit they were wrong, leading to a rift. But my father, who had believed me from the start, made his own bold choice. He filed for divorce from my mother. He was tired of living with someone who valued emotional reactions over simple facts. He taught me that some people are simply not worth saving from themselves. 2 years later, Mariella showed up on my porch. She looked haggard and broken, life having dealt her a harsh reality check. She confessed everything, sobbing that she was alone, financially destroyed, and begging for a second chance. She wanted me to take her back, or at least, finance her recovery. I stood firm. I told her the chaos she caused was hers to fix. Watching her fall apart on my porch, I felt nothing but a cool, clean clarity. Her suffering was the direct consequence of her own calculated deception. As I closed the door on her, finally sealing that chapter of my life, I realized I hadn't needed revenge. I had achieved a quiet, immovable peace. What level of calculated betrayal, like blaming your faithful partner for an STD you brought home, should legally disqualify someone from any financial claim in a divorce? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Share your thoughts about this story in the comments.